All right, good day. This transmission has been titled Persistence of Vision. We are exploring the idea of the difference between insistence and persistence. Generally speaking, just to give an overview, insistence is usually something based on negative belief systems, fear-based belief systems, whereas persistence is the continued focus, continued willingness to act on your passion. It is more of a positive idea of sticking with something you know is true for you. Now, of course, we are not saying that you can't use the word insistence casually, but like every definition we have discussed, it's important to understand the difference between using something casually and knowing what is really meant by its use, or really falling into the habit of insisting on things which are not necessarily representative of your path.
And for the person that has trouble finding their passion in businesses, they're saying that they've had businesses and they've failed, and that some people know their passion, but they're afraid to act on it. And what is it that makes it so this person can't seem to find their passion in their work situation?
All right, well, first of all, they have not failed. They have simply discovered a path that is not necessarily representative of the way that they truly wish to express their excitement. So they have learned things along the way, and that's all knowledge that may help them in the future, as you say. But the idea, again, is to always start simply and not necessarily have this grand idea that some overarching project or life-spanning career has to be representative of your passion. Any moment of time, any option available to you that's more exciting, even just the tiniest bit more exciting, more attractive, more curiosity-invoking than any other option, even just the tiniest bit, is following your passion if you're willing to act on it. Asking this question of us at that moment was the most exciting thing they could think of to do. That wasn't difficult. So in the next moment, after we have answered this and addressed this particular issue, what will you now choose to do? It doesn't have to be a grand thing. Just look at all the options available to you and choose the one that's more attractive to you and act on it to the best you can until you can act on it no further. That's all you have to do. You need to reduce the idea that it must be some grand vision. It will eventually snowball into something bigger, perhaps, but even if it doesn't, you're still following your passion by always acting on the thing that's more attractive and more exciting than any other option, even on what you might call a typical level. You're still living the life of excitement. You expect it to be grander or feel bigger is just because you have an expectation of the way you think it should feel. Allow yourself to feel that you are acting on your excitement as long as you're constantly choosing the thing, the option, the opportunity that is more attractive, more available to you, more curiosity-provoking than anything else. And as you just keep doing that, you will live a life of excitement and passion because you will attract everything you need. Simple as that. Sometimes, and I don't mean this in a negative way, sometimes it's important to reduce the scale of things so that you are within the comfort zone of what you believe you can handle. You may have gone into those businesses without an absolute certainty that you could handle them. Or again, you simply went into them to learn the things you learned by doing them, and that was the purpose of those businesses. Again, remember, it's not the goal. The journey is the destination. The process is the point. What you learn along the way, you absorb. You can use in other situations. So don't make it about achieving a goal. Make it about living in the moment and learning what that moment has to give to you. That's the important treasure that's buried in those experiences. What you get out of it. Don't dismiss them as failures. If you do that, you will not understand what the lesson was, what the learning was that's vital for you to live a rich life.